So this is the Nano 5 computer. It has L1H3 processor, 8 GB internal flash, eMMC flash, Bluetooth Wi-Fi, 512 MB RAM, camera port, and SD card. Also, these are the soldering joints which are empty at the moment. This is how it how it how it looks like when you first open it. And these are the connectors for that soldering joints. To interface these, first, as you can see, there is also Wi-Fi antenna. This is the Wi-Fi antenna. It's look like this, so it connects to here. So in order to configure this, first you need to insert the SD card into this slot. With the ambient image or some friendly ARM image or something you like, Ubuntu or something, and run the installation program which will copy or install the contents of the operating system into this eMMC chip. So in order to do that, we need an SD card also. As you can see, there is no HDMI output here. When you refer to the pin diagrams, you will see there will be no HDMI output here. So in order to configure this, you need a serial port connector. It's look like this. You need this kind of serial port connector, USB to serial connector, and from that you need to connect these debug serial port. That means first main serial port of this Nano 5 computer to this one, and then configure it. Once you configure it, you can use Wi-Fi and SSH to log in to the shell, so you can use this serial port to some other work. So let's get started and let's see how this configured, and I will go through the all steps how you need to configure this Nano 5 Neo ARM computer. So I just soldered all the connection to the soldering joints and even connected this Wi-Fi antenna here. So let's get started and install an image to this SD card and install that operating system into this Nano 5. So let's go to friendlyarm.com, the website that is it's in your Nano 5 Neo Air box that you receive. So let's go to friendlyarm.com. And I already inserted my 8 GB SD cards also. So let's go to downloads page and scroll down. You can find this Nano 5 Neo Air board. So I'm just gonna click the DVD link under the direct tab. So let's go to official ROMs, and you can see there are two images. I'm just gonna use this Nano 5 AR eFlasher SD8G, this one, because we need eFlasher to install the Nano this operating system into image of the into eMMC chip of the Nano 5 Neo Air board. So I already downloaded this, so let me go and open my NAS. So go to data and go to OS and Nano 5 Neo Air. So I have these all images. I download it. So I'm just gonna use this Nano 5 Neo Air eFlasher SD8C. So I'm just gonna copy this to my desktop folder, which is local computers. So once this copy, I'm just gonna go to open the Win32 disk image and flash it. So let's come back after this copying. Now the copying is done. So here's the zip file. I'm just gonna extract this to the folder. So let's see the content. So we got this img file here, and I have this Win32 disk image ready. So as you can see, my drive here is drive I. So I'm just gonna browse this. So it's almost now complete. Give it some couple of seconds to complete. So right now it's complete. So I'm just gonna go browse this one. I open and this is my desktop. Go to Nano 5 flasher, and just select the Nano 5 flasher, and I'm just going to click write. So it's a yes. It's going to erase all the data. So as you can see, now this began to write. So once it's complete, let's start to boot up and install. So let's connect the serial port pins to the serial port adapter that I showed you earlier. In order to do this, we have to find the uh, pin header, pin descriptions. I mean, what pins, the debug pins, what are pins of the Nano 5 Neo computer. So just go to this address, wiki.friendlyarm.com/wiki/index.php/nano 5 neo air. So you will get a page like this. So go scroll down and until you find this, and you go down and you find this. So this is the port that we are going to connect to the serial adapter. So this is pin 1 is the ground, and 5e RX, so TX and RX. So let's try another search. Find new app note and images. So let's see how it looks like. So this is the image. So we have, so as you can see, these are the 4 connectors. So from this we have ground, which is near to this Wi-Fi Bluetooth adapter. The first one to this, near to this one, and first one is the ground, and 5 TXR. So let's find that in our find. So let's connect the debug serial port to the serial device which we having this one. So as you can see, oops, just zoom out a little bit. So as you can see, the pin has its markings. You can see this is ground, 5V, TX and RX. So I'm just gonna connect this wire, this brown wire, and I have this red wire. So I have brownish and red wire. So I'm just gonna connect brown wire to ground. So let's connect this brown to ground like this, and red to 5 volts. there you go, brown and red connected. So I already have two wires connected to these. So as you can see, I have RX is gray and TX is white. So white wire, this wire should goes to RX, because this is the TX wire of the adapter, so this should goes to RX. So let's connect this to RX. So RX is the H1, this one is the RX, so I'm just gonna push it here, so only TX is remains. So let's connect this one to TX. Oops, it won't connect. Alright, there you go. So all connected. So now we have this brown wire goes to ground of this, then ground of this. So let's see, ground. We have the ground here. So it's zoom a little bit to identify it. I think it's not zooming correctly. So yeah, there you go. So this is ground, and VCC is the 5 volts. So ground is this, and 5 volt is one after that. So ground is brown wire, so I connect ground here and 5 volts here. So I'm just gonna test. So with this should power up. Let's see whether this configuration. So this is the connector I connected earlier. So I'm just gonna plug to this USB port. So looks like this is working. So let's insert the SD card and do the flash. So now this was successfully written to the SD card, and let's insert this SD card to the Nano 5 Neo computer. After that, let's install the image to the Nano 5 computer itself. So let's get started. So I inserted the SD card here. Now let's plug the USB adapter to check what happens. So it's now, you see this blue light here. So as also you can see that one light is blinking, which means some sort of serial communications happens. So let's configure it using the serial port. So Nano 5 is now booted up. So I'm just gonna interface it this using PuTTY. So this is PuTTY window. Now I have to find the serial port of my serial adapter. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to go to right click this PC and go to manage and find the device manager here and expand this COM LPT port. So I got COM27 as my serial port. So I'm just open this PuTTY window and enter its COM27 and 115200 is the baud rate. So I'm just gonna open. So as you can see, we have nothing here. So most probably, as we saw in early video, it shows some boot information, which means there were some data transfers happened to the serial port. So once I open this PuTTY window, now the data transfer is over. I think the whole OS now booted up. So most probably when Linux boots up, it's in the login section. So we should be in the username password. So now it should ask the usernames. I think this still waiting us to enter the username. So the username is root. Let's see. Yeah. So the password is FA. So as you can see, we have Ubuntu 16.04 LTS. Now I'm just going to install to eMMC card using eFlasher. So just type E, so and EF and tab it. So as you can see, now you can just put in press enter. So eFlasher, so this is the eFlasher console. So we are going to flash the Ubuntu Core QTE. Just press 1 and enter, and it says ready to install. Yes, I'm gonna type yes, enter. So it displays installing Ubuntu. This will take some time to install. As you can see, uh, the data transfers happen here. So right now, this was completed. Yeah, it's asked you to reboot. So I'm just gonna press enter here to see what happens. Please reboot the system and start from the MMC. I think we have to remove the power and remove the SD card and just start with the MMC. I think they are asking us to remove the power. So yeah, now I'm just gonna remove the power like this. So as you can see, this is still turned on. So I'm just remove the power, so no nothing will happen here. So as you can see in the screen also, it still displays on the installing Ubuntu finish. Please reboot the system to start from the eMMC. And I'm just gonna remove the SD card here. Just get this thing out. So I have no SD card. Now I'm just gonna plug the power back again. So as you can see, it's dim. And you have to remove the whole serial port. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna remove the whole system out. So and just plug it back. So as you can see, it's now booting up. So I'm just gonna reset the serial port by restarting session. So as you can see, it's booting up from the this end without the SD card, and it should come to that login screen. So here we go. It's now came to the login screen. Again, root FA. So this is how you install Nano Ubuntu or Ubuntu to a Nano 5 Neo computer. So you can just you can configure that using your favorite editors. Nano. I'm just gonna edit this and just gonna configure the Wi-Fi using this etc slash I'm just gonna add the lines here. So this is how now with this you can configure this your Wi-Fi. So insert your SSD. My one is, and I think you should use PSK or something like this. So I think it's going to be PSK. So now with these settings, and this is the WPS applicant settings, so I have to configure another setting also for static IP. Now the configuration from here is same as the standard Ubuntu or Debian configurations. So like you configure Ubuntu, you can configure this one also. So that's how you install an image to your Nano in your computer and get that thing up and running. I hope this video was very useful to you, and if you like it, then share it, and if you have any comments, and post it on the comment section. So that's it. Have fun and goodbye.